Jacola finished cleaning up the bakery. Jacola always does such a good job cleaning. Jacola even impressed herself. And that's why Jacola wants to be petted and praised. Alright, you did well. Pat, pat. The tabletops haven't been wiped down yet. Jacola will be back soon. Like a bird, Jacola flies. Meow. Jacola is as energetic as ever. That's one of Jacola's good points. That's definitely true. Are you alright, Vanilla? Alright? What do you mean? Well, like, how are you feeling? Feeling fine. All green. I see. Then that's good. Well, she seemed the same as usual. Jacola would get visibly dizzy when she was in heat. So I guess Vanilla wasn't in heat after all. I'll be done cleaning up the kitchen shortly. Vanilla, go and help Jacola. Roger, leave it to me. Vanilla? Yeah, master. Rub, rub. Sniff, 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 sniff. Does he have a chef's outfit on? Oh, it's thicker than before. Rub, rub. Hey, Vanilla. She came up and embraced me from the front and rubbed her cheek against mine, speaking in a sweet voice. Hey, Vanilla, calm down, okay? Yeah, Vanilla. Shigure says I'm always clever. No, that was a Fleming response. No, no, no. Enough of that. It's a Fleming. It's a Fleming. Fleming that surpasses Fleming. A super Fleming. Fleming. No, when you were studying for the Bell exam, I saw an actual Fleming face. Besides, you were the one that said that it wasn't good for your health to hold your urges in while heat. Wrong. I'm certainly not in heat. Nothing embarrassing like that. It's not something to be embarrassed about. I argued with Vanilla. Was being in heat something to be embarrassed about? I didn't think cat girls felt shame, though. Stare. Ah, Jacola. Is something wrong? You're making that face. Vanilla? Yeah. Hey, Jacola. Why are you licking your sister's ear? Okay. Yeah. Hey, Jacola. Yeah, yeah. Jacola, what are you? Yeah. Yeah. Vanilla's cute voice. Chicola's lips and tongue crept along the nape of Vanilla's neck. With each wet, sticky sound, Vanilla's body twitched. No, Chicola! Yeah, stop! Her body's gone completely limp, meow. Vanilla's so cute. Chicola has never seen such a cute, ecstasy-filled face before, meow. Hey, Chicola. It's okay, Master. Okay? After all, Vanilla's in heat, right? No, I'm not. Really. There's no way you could deceive another cat girl, you know. Look, your whole body is emitting such a sweet smell. Chicola. Besides, we've always been together, right, Vanilla? You knew when Chicola was going through it, though, right? Chicola. At a loss for words, Vanilla cast her eyes downwards. She blushed, breathing in shallow, quick breaths. She was gripping her shoulders as if she was trying to hold something back. Vanilla. Is she all right? As her owner asked Vanilla once more. She looked at me with troubled upturned eyes. She answered me hesitantly. By bowing her head very slightly. So you really were, after all. I did feel it was rather strange. But if that was the case, then Vanilla really does need to be relieved. Vanilla's health will be affected if I don't do something. It's just an excuse. So that meant I'd have to do something to her as I did with Chicola. No. Even if I am her owner, that wouldn't be the way to... Vanilla saw how lovey-dovey Master and Chicola were and wanted it too, didn't you? No, that's not how it is. Didn't you say yourself that there's no point in trying to hide it? Chicola? Chicola? No. Chicola? Yeah. You were able to keep such a straight face on, even though you're already like this? Don't move your finger. I suddenly gulped. I was unable to find the right words to say, as I was entranced by the two cat girls in front of me. How long have you been holding out for? You were working in the store with such a demure face while you were like this the whole time? Yeah? That's not true. Yeah. I really can't take it anymore. Well, that's because you're lying, isn't it, Vanilla? And cat girls were supposed to be honest. Unless you tell the truth, Chicola isn't going to stop. I'm not telling you. It's true. Master. She looked over at me, hoping I'd cut in and rescue her. You can't ask Master to save you. Come on, lying will just make it worse for you, right? If you tell the truth, both Chikola and Master will take good care of you. You two will? Vanilla's pure white throat gulped. Ever since Vanilla went into heat, she'd become pretty wild. I gulped just like Vanilla had. And the music changed. This is all because you started saying weird stuff, Master. Weird stuff, you say? Like wanting to know more about me. It's because you said weird stuff like that. Blushing, she looked away. Her gaze darted around even more than before, as she stole small glances at me. Vanilla sure is a cutie. Meow. You started feeling like this after Master said those things to you, right? You did too, Chikola. Yep, so we're the same. That's why Chikola understands you so very well, Vanilla. Chikola. The two of them were still intertwined together. Chikola looked over towards me naughtily. How about you, Master? What do you mean, how about you? What Chikola is asking is how you feel seeing Vanilla in heat like this. How I feel? Of course, Vanilla's a precious cat girl of mine, too. As long as it's fine with Vanilla. I wouldn't be. Master. She looked at me with ever so lightly dewy-looking eyes, and then looked away, blushing. After taking a big breath, she looked at me in the eye once again. As long as Chikola is here with me, and if it's with Master, then... I wouldn't be against it. Vanilla. Am I good enough for you, Master? Nope, you're cuter. I'm not cute like Chikola. Don't be silly. There's no way you're not cute. I might be your owner. But more than that, you're my precious cat girl. I told you that, didn't I? Yeah, you did say that. She smiled awkwardly, tilting her head. She looked up at me modestly with upturned eyes, as she twiddled her fingers together. Then, I want you to take care of me too. And time skip. Yep, time skip. Master. Chikola. Master. And kind of time skip. Master. Purr. Master. Chikola. Purr. As they let out sleepy breaths, the two of them rested their cheeks against my body. I patted both of their heads, each with one hand. I looked up at the ceiling with my mouth still slightly agape. It's a big bed, but I never thought it would actually be useful in this way, too. Wow. And here we were, sleeping right next to each other, like a big family that sleeps together, literally and metaphorically. I mumbled that out loud. Never thinking this could have happened. I can't make an excuse about just going along with it now. From the start, I never intended to make excuses for this, though. As I felt their softness and warmth throughout my body, I petted the two cat girls I honestly cherished. Yeah, Master, Vanilla. Master, Vanilla, and Chocola. Chocola loves everyone. Chocola wants us to always be together. Yeah. Yes. Always together. Chocola, Master, and me. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Always together. The two of them going meow, meow in their sleep made me burst out laughing. It was a lot different from what I was expecting, though. Leaving home by myself, becoming independent, sleeping with my pets, taking up all the joys and hardships by myself. Or so I thought. I really thought I'd be living all by myself from now on. I'm pretty lucky having precious partners I can connect deeply with like this. Sometimes they'd make things difficult for me, like when they make mistakes. But in the end, they're cat girls that support both me and the store the best they can. Even though we haven't been together that long, I couldn't imagine a moment without Chocola and Vanilla. Master, Chocola's happy too. Master, Vanilla's also happy now. Yeah. Yeah, I am too. Thanks. I kissed both of them gently as they murmured in their sleep, and closed my eyes and drifted off. Becoming ill from being in heat? I don't think that's possible. And Vanilla lied to you. Shiguri, the first guest in the morning, said that with a straight face like it was obvious and sipped her tea. Huh? But I've really heard that before. The cat girls at home are doing just fine, you know. I'm having them do a bit of exercise to work off the effects of being in heat, though. Come to think of it, I've seemed to remember seeing that before. I hadn't ever seen them doing stuff in the house. No, being female, there was no way for Shiguri to do that with them. She's your little sister, jeez. But Vanilla told me they'd get sick from being in heat. Right, Vanilla? Well, Shiguri, the mastermind behind all this as usual. Shiguri said that I should explain it to Master like that. Come to think of it, Chocola remembers being told something like that. Yeah. So you're the one who told them? More importantly, Nisama, whisper today's sweet nothings to your little sister. You can't just say more importantly. Your way around this, you worthless little sister. Huh. Ah, it hurts, Nisama. Though I don't mind it rough either. She doesn't seem to regret anything. Well, I wasn't that angry at her anyway. It seemed as if Shigure was able to see through a lot of aspects of me. Mainly my shame, embarrassment, resentments, in particular. Sometimes, the way Nisama expresses his love is too rough. Wow, you're really in love with your brother. Next, let us partake in a sultry kiss between siblings. Don't be dumb. As Shigure sought my lips, I flicked her on the forehead. I certainly hope there's a carrot to go with this stick. How could you ever refuse such a cute little sister's enticements? Aren't you acting rather cold now after your Chocola and Vanilla became your companions? Don't say that and make it sound like we've kissed before. Shigure put her hands on her hips and puffed out her cheeks. It was really hard to get her jokes. Sometimes, as her older brother, I wondered if it's really safe for her to go outside on her own. Even more so, because she's a heck of a cute little sister. I am glad that both Chocola and Vanilla are happy now, though. They were able to get their bills by going with Nisama. Now that's all you, Shigure.